We're playing tomorrow. Madison tested well, we tested well. We're playing. We're all super excited to be home. You know, there's a lot of work to do here still, but to have a chance to show you what we got at home, it's time.
What was your evaluation of the first two games? First one, we had a couple of bad bounces, and the second one, we really saw the defense lock down. So, what did you kind of take away from the first two?
Well, that's pretty nice of you. A couple of bad bounces. I think we scored 4 great goals. Problem is, 2 of them were on our own team. We're a work in progress. You know, we have some stuff to do, but with a couple of bounces one way or another, and a good look at the end of the Tormenta game, we could be on 6 points right now. So we're a competitive team. We have some things to shore up, but I think you'll see more of our brand tomorrow in the game at home.
But how about scouting opponents too? I mean, is it the same, or has it been a little more challenging?
I would say that the league and the deal with ESPN Plus has been awesome. Like I don't see a whole lot of difference, except that you find out that a game is postponed, so you don't get to watch it. But it's been pretty much the same. I haven't seen much of a difference.
Coach, have they all had fans at any of your first 2 games?
Yeah, there were fans in Tormenta when we were there. There were not fans in South Carolina. So, you know, I thought Tormenta did a really good job, by the way, and so did Greenville in making sure that people were safe. So I was really happy about that.
Well, and for fans to be here, I mean, it won't be a full packed house, but you know, 1,000 fans. It'll be nice for you guys to kind of put on a show for some people in the seats.
You know, our whole goal, our long-term goal here is to unify the community through the game. So to have a chance to bring people to the game and have a chance to showcase after 5 months of sitting on the couch and Netflixing with everybody, I think we're all ready for a bit of that.
We talked a lot, you know, obviously going back to March about the team adapting to your style and everything like that, and physical camp. Now again, a couple games in, how is that continue to progress? You know, with the pause, picking back up, actually getting games going. Like, where are they now with really adapting to your style?
I bought a house here. I'm here for the long haul, which means that it takes time to build. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm happy with a lot of what we're seeing, but we have work to do. You know, you'll see an exciting brand of soccer, but there will be mistakes that come with it. It takes time to get that. But I'm excited for the matchup tomorrow.
How difficult has the flexibility been, just in terms of your guys? Because I mean, you know, you look forward to playing, you know, a game a week, and then all of a sudden it pops up the day before that it's postponed. How difficult is that on the guys and the coaching staff to kind of have to manage all that?
Man, you want to talk for 2 hours? We're all living in unprecedented times right now. As a coach, from scouting to everything, it's completely different. It's something new. The word I would use is perseverance and adaptability. You know, we've asked guys to do things, and I don't think you're really going to know the mental toll that it's had on players in particular for a couple of years. The guys are going to look back on this and go, "Holy crap, man! I became a mental toughness, you know, guru," or "I'm done with this. I'm ready to go out to pasture." You know.
How do you manage that? We talked back in the spring about some of the fun stuff you were trying to mix in, Palooza and stuff like that. So how do you manage that mental side, keeping the guys loose, but also making sure they're ready to play?
I asked the guys for a complete commitment to each other for a 10-month period of time, and I think that we've established that. The fact that you can lean on that foundation, I think has been really, really helpful for guys that struggle through this. But I'm not going to give you all the mojo, but the guys have been having fun, and I think that you'll see the fruits of that as the season goes on.
You touched on scouting already. What are your impressions on Forward Madison coming in? What do you expect?
Darryl brought back his complete team. With the exception of the striker and the goalkeeper, the team they started in the last game all started the last game for them last year. So we're a new team. We're a transitioning group right now with work to do, playing against the team that's established. They're on the older side. I think the average age of that team is 28, 29. So our guys will have to deal with the veteran know-how, but we know what they are. They can't really change, and I think we're ready.
What jumped out to you about the new signing and that sign, and what do you kind of expect from him as he kind of gets into the mix?
Yeah, so you take a really quality individual like Connor Shinosky, who's kind of ready to move on in his career. You know, came to me, he wants to travel with his girlfriend to Scotland and enjoy a little bit of adventure and that type of stuff, so good for him. Timing's not perfect for us. Hassan really represents the future. You know, he comes from a friend of mine, John Kerr at Duke, and John says really good things about him. So, you know, he's a work in progress as well, but he has the components and he's an intelligent little fart, so I think he's really going to help us.
Did he change the coaching approach to see them be a little bit more of a sprint than in the past? Like, obviously the playoffs, it's 2 teams, you know, one final, it's really quick. Did he change it with being a little more of a sprint than a marathon, or is he kind of saying a approach to the season?
You know, if with two teams going to a playoff game or to one final, you really can't make mistakes, and you're at the behest of some other teams when you give up points. So playoffs is a weird term for this one. We're treating each game like a final. So Forward Madison is a final for us because every single point counts. So every game we're going to try to get better and we're going to try to win. That's really all I can say in terms of this game.